Hi friends, welcome back. I'm having one of these days where it's raining out and I'm finally home and I had a good day at work, but all I want to do is talk to you guys. So even though my lighting is terrible and you're going to keep hearing me say that in so many of these videos because I'm doing a whole bunch at once, I thought I would sit down and just talk more with you guys. I recently was asked if I could do a video about my thoughts on what I've done with my samples, how I use the samples that I get in my monthly subscription service boxes. Right now, for the past, I'd say 4 months, I consistently get Ipsy, Birchbox, and BoxyCharm. I would say for the past 2 years, I have consistently gotten each month Ipsy and Birchbox. Within that, between Ipsy and Birchbox, I tend to have 12 items each month that I am given in a sample service. With the addition of BoxyCharm, I'm given another additional 5, so I would say around 17 products a month I'm getting in the mail, which sounds like a lot. It sounds really insane, and you might be thinking, like, how on earth can one person use all of these? I will tell you right off the bat, there are products that I don't use. Things that I get in my bag and I'm like, I either have so much of this, I'm never gonna touch it, or it doesn't really fit my beauty routine or beauty needs, and I'm not willing to step outside my comfort zone and use it, or it's something I've used before and I don't like it. So through a really weird way, and I've talked about this before, I found a Facebook group that is all about women who are obsessed with makeup like me. And I wasn't super obsessed when I first found them, but I have since become what I consider obsessed with makeup, which there are worse things that you can be obsessed with in this world, if you ask me. And that has been a great place where I have traded. It's been a great forum. People will sell things, they'll trade things. It's just a great community to be a part of, and I love it. I will link that video about my swap group down below if you want to check more of it out. So that is one way I do get rid of or use up those samples. The other way is that I'm really fortunate that my skin can tolerate a lot of different changes. You know, I've gone a whole month where I'm trying out like sample upon sample upon sample, and my skin really does well with that. So I'm fortunate that I'm not super sensitive. I also am a really firm believer in moisturizing from head to toe, as Tyra Banks would say, H2T. And that I think helps me along the way because I moisturize my face twice a day. Every time I shower, I use lotion. After I shower, like I have a strict regimen and philosophy about doing that. It's just like a way that I can relax. I'll do a mask after that. And so that's how I take care of a ton of my skin and body samples. I just put them out on my little shelf or in my medicine cabinet so that they're right in my face, and I go like, okay, like yeah, I'll use that lotion, like I'll use it up, no big deal, like it's this big, it's gonna take me like one usage. Or with face stuff, with it being in my medicine cabinet, it's in my face so it reminds me to use it. I find that if I stick things in drawers, they're really apt to get overlooked, and I'm a creature of habit, so I'll just go for my Bath & Body Works lotion if it's right there and nothing else is there because it's convenient and I know I like it. So that's another tip that I have, is put your samples right in front of you. With makeup samples, I put them in with my makeup collection. So if I get an eyeliner and it's a liquid one, I'll put it in with my liquid eyeliner stuff. If it's something that I want to make sure I definitely try and not just throw into my makeup collection, I put it on top of my desk/bureau. And it's right in my eyesight. I'm kind of like a little kid, out of sight, out of mind. If it's in my face, I'm more apt to get it and use it and fall in love with it. I will say with Ipsy in particular, I have not made many purchases of full-size items of my Ipsy stuff. It's mostly because a lot of the items on my Ipsy bag are only sold online, and I am super stingy about paying for shipping, and I find that many of the deals that come with the brands for Ipsy don't include free shipping, and automatically I'm like, nah, I'm good. Or because I get something and it's a big enough sample, like I've gotten quite a few exfoliators through Ipsy. I only use those in the shower. It's just what I like to do. I feel like my skin is the most open in the shower and willing to take an exfoliant and it not be as harsh. And I only shower like max 4 days a week unless something like weird took place and I'm sweatier than usual. Maybe that's a weird thing for you to know. I'm just gonna share it. And so those deluxe size samples take me a really long time to use if I'm only using them 2 or 3 times a week. So that does delay my battle, but I definitely think that with Ipsy, I don't tend to buy things. I either don't like them or I find that it's just, I don't want to buy them through that website. And they're very much a website distributor. Like they like to find brands that are only on websites. And it's great for those brands to get their name out there. But for someone who's stingy like me, who doesn't want to pay for a box to be sent to me, it kind of pumps the brakes. With Birchbox, I have found that Birchbox tends to expose me to things that I don't always either know about or think I'm gonna like the Avene cleanser that I've talked a lot about. I freaking loved it. And what I like about Birchbox is that everything they offer in your box you can get on the shop, and you can collect points for reviewing things, for friends signing up, lots of opportunities to get things back. They also offer deals where you can get discounted and earn points, and I've gotten a lot of stuff through there because I liked it in my box and I had the points and I had free shipping. Notice the theme of free shipping. And so I paid little to no money for those products, because a lot of things like a $30 face wash I would never buy, but with points, if it brings it down to $10 or it's completely free, I'm game for it. So I really like Birchbox for that reason. I feel like they very much understand that what they're offering to people is good, but the average person maybe wouldn't pay for it, so the points offset it, and I found that that is really helpful. Now with BoxyCharm, the only drawback to BoxyCharm, and this isn't really a big con, but it is a con to keep in mind, is that most of their products that I've received in the past 4 months, and it's not been consecutively, I've gotten in total 4 boxes worth of BoxyCharm, is that most of their products are full size. So I personally don't know how long I can sustain having BoxyCharm, because I don't go through products that quickly. And some full size things like a concealer palette, you're not gonna whip through that quickly. And so I feel like with BoxyCharm, I'm eventually gonna come to a point where I no longer will be able to have that service, because I will just be so inundated with full-size products. Again, not a bad problem to have. If you're somebody who really wants to explore through a subscription service large full-size items, this is for you. But for me, someone who has, and I will easily admit, an abundance of makeup, I don't know if I can keep using all of those things each month versus samples. I got samples. I can use samples all day, and samples that I don't necessarily want or feel like I'm going to use, I can give away or trade and not feel like I'm wasting money, essentially. So that's kind of where I stand. I love having all 3. I think it's a nice way to treat myself. I am a teacher. I don't make a ton of money, but it's nice to have something that I can pamper myself with. I do take pride in my appearance. I do take pride in taking care of my body and, pampering myself. I mean, I work freaking hard as a teacher every day, all day, and I love it. But I want to come home and I want to relax and I want to have fun, and makeup and body products help me personally do that. So I really enjoy trying things, and I would totally recommend it. Worst case scenario, you get something and you don't like it, but I would definitely say in order for you to use your products, the best thing to do is make it a point to use them. I make things right in front of my face so I don't forget about them. I'm constantly setting like goals for myself, which is really weird, but it's kind of how I'm wired. I'm very type A, and I'll, make a little pile in a medicine cabinet of like face moisturizers, foil face moisturizer packets. And I'll tell myself like, okay, I want to get through these, within the next month. So I'll, maybe once a week take out a packet and use it. They're 1 or 2 uses max most of the time. And then like the next month I'll be like, okay, I noticed that I have a bunch of these like clean, like facial cleanser packets. I'm going to go through those. Or with my shower stuff, like if I get shower gel or shampoo conditioner, I put those in the shower so I can remind myself to use them. The only drawback to that I have noticed is that I always forget before I get in the shower to cut the foil packets, and then I'm in the shower like a baboon. I can't open them. I feel like a dog. I'm no better than a dog at this moment, even with thumbs, because I can't open the packets in the shower. So I found that my shampoo and conditioner packets tend to linger much longer than they should, just because I'm not going to bring scissors into the shower. That seems like a bad life choice, and I never think far enough in advance of my shower oh, I'm going to use a packet today. I better go snip it and then get in the shower. It's usually too late. So those are my tips. I hope this was helpful. Maybe it's just a bunch of rambling. I don't know, but I've enjoyed talking to you guys, and I hope that you find it helpful. I will leave links to my unboxing videos in case you want to check out Ipsy, Birchbox, or BoxyCharm. Those are my 3 babies. I've tried out some other ones, and I just haven't liked them as much as those 3. If you've tried ones that I haven't tried before, let me know in the comments below what you think about them and maybe why I should try them out. I don't know, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.